Hey everyone, it's Dwayne here. Welcome to another episode of Snapshots from the Summit. 5 minutes of amazing goodness that enable you to move forward on your quest to unlocking the money vault and escaping the cage that's keeping you imprisoned. Whether that's a 9 to 5, a job, or whether it's a business not bringing home the bacon, so to speak. Okay, episode 1 of 10. How to actually set goals that get done. Right, it's that time of the year again, but New Year's resolution 2 weeks later, the gym is nice and empty like it was in the prior year. All of those people that set resolutions and set goals have disappeared into the ether, right? So I'm going to give you a 10-step process that enable you to actually achieve the things that you want to achieve. So today we're on step 1, right? So get that pad and that pen out, get the timer, okay? We're all about taking action here. None of this listen passively and then move on with your day, because shit doesn't get done when you do that, right? So pen, pad, and timer, 10 minutes minimum. Probably it will take as long as you like, right? So at the top of your pad, I want you to write down what were the things that you failed at in the previous year. Or like we do, we work through 90-day cycles, right? So every 3 months we do this process, okay? What were the things that we failed at in the previous cycle, the previous time period? So the previous year, previous 90 days, previous week, whatever it might be. All right, it depends on how much you want to shorten the time frame. And there are some really great ways of keeping on track by shortening the time frame. I mean, if you only analyze what you did wrong every year, then that gives a long time period for things to go very, very wrong. Where if you analyze what you do wrong on a weekly basis, then, it gives you the opportunity to course correct very, very quickly, so you don't do things wrong for long periods of time. Anyway, that's an aside, okay? So whatever time period you've got, what did you do that you failed at, right? So write down all the things that you failed at in the time period that you've chosen, be that the year, be that the week, be that the last 90 days, the last month, whatever it might be, right? So write them all down, timer, get everything out of your brain dump it onto paper. So now you've got all these things you failed at written down in front of you, okay? The next question you want to ask yourself is, pick through those things that you failed at. What are some lessons that you learned that you can put a positive spin on? What are some positive takeaways that you can come up with from those failures that you've now written down in front of you, okay? What are some positive things that you can garner, those little gems of gold that you can garner from the failures, those things that didn't go the way that you thought that they would, but they're inside of every single of these dark clouds, always a silver lining. There's always lessons that can be learned, that can be applied as you move forward with your life, with your business, with your quest to unlock the money vault and escape the cage. So what were the lessons that you learned? Okay, so let's just recap. You're writing down everything that you failed at over a chosen time period. Then, what are the gems of wisdom? What are the things that you could apply, that you learned, you can take away and apply to the rest of your life, the rest of your business, unlocking of the vault, etc., right? So now you've got the things you failed at, you've taken the gems of wisdom, the learnings, the things that you can apply moving forward, the good, you've taken that out of the lessons that you have failed, of the things that you failed at, right? So here's number 3 that I want you to do. So we've got the things that you failed at. What are the lessons you've learned, or the things you can take away that you can apply moving forward? And I want you to, number 3, throw everything else away. Right? Ditch it. Get rid of it. No longer think about it. Wipe that memory from your brain, right? Everything else, aside from those gems, those lessons learned, throw it in the virtual bin, right? Same with that bit of paper. You're going to, as a metaphor, you're going to scrunch it up, you're going to chuck it in the bin, or you're going to set fire to it, have a ritual burial, whatever you want to do, right? It doesn't really matter. But the metaphor is this: you are going to throw away all of the things that were of no help whatsoever, no consequence. You're going to get rid of them. You're only taking forward with you the lessons that can be applied positively to moving forward, to getting the best out of what you are, whatever time period you're moving forward in, right? Be that this coming year, be that the next 90 days, the next week, the next day, the next month, whatever it might be. Okay, so recap. Number 1, pad and paper, timer, 10 minutes minimum. What are all the things that you failed at in the previous time period? Number 2, scratch through all of those things that you failed at and pull out the gems, the lessons that you learned that you can apply moving forward. The good from the car wreck. You're going to take all the things that you can apply that were gems of gold within the ruins, right? So take those things forward. Everything else, number 3, is chucked in the bin, set fire to, ritual burial, however you want to say it. Right, so that's it, my friends. That's it. That's step 1. I will be back on the next episode of Snapshots from the Summit with step 2. If you need some help, my friends, reach on out above or below this episode. You'll find 3 ways of reaching out. If you need some help unlocking the vault, escaping the cage in the year and the decade ahead, I would look forward to speaking to you. Till then, this is Wayne signing off for the team here at Conquer Your Everest. I'll speak to you again on the next episode of Snapshots from the Summit. Till then, be amazing.